Ito ay nagmula doon sa pagpapahintulot niya na magkaroon ng rally ang hakbang ng mga isog sa darating na linggo.
Tinumbok mo.
Thank you so much for your very clear analysis about all of this. No? But I want to ask you a question, ES. Naging trademark na ng Marcos administration ang gross violation of very important rights in our country, like for instance, press freedom, as well as the freedom to express ourselves, di ba? Freely express ourselves. Naramdaman namin, na-experience namin yan ni Eric personally nung kami ay dinetain illegally ng Martin Romualdez-led Congress. Na syempre, wala man lang kaming narinig ni isang salita or hininga galing sa Pangulo ng Pilipinas. No? At saka yung panggigipit sa SMNI, wala silang kahihiyan dito. So, ES, yung tanong ko sa inyo, was this apparent when you were with them? Was this tangent, this very worrisome tangent, was this already clear at that time?
No, Lorraine, no. Itong ginagawa nilang pagmamalabis, ngayon na lamang ito. And remember, when we were campaigning back in 2022, the clear message was unity. Yes. Pagkakaisa, pagbubuklod-buklod. Tell me now, is this unity?
Yun, klaro.
Walang unity dito. At ginagamit nga nila yung batas sa maling pamamaraan. They have resorted to lawfare.
Oh.
At ngayon naman, itinutulak tayo sa bingit ng warfare.
So mula sa pag-weaponize ng batas against their perceived political enemies and critics, kagaya ng nangyari kay Pastor, sa mga Duterte, sa SMNI, at ngayon kay Governor Hubahib at iba pa, yung sinasabi mo, mula doon sa weaponization of law, na tinanong ni Ma'am Lorraine ang opresyon na ito, napupunta ngayon sa military posturing or warfare and warmongering. Ma'am, go ahead.
Pa-follow up lang kay ES. ES, ang nag-sign nung suspension order para kay Governor Hubahib, which is a highly beloved political figure in Mindanao. I have worked with him very closely and he really truly is a man of the people.
Yes.
A rare politician. Talaga nagsisilbi ito sa bayan. Kasama namin siya sa mga indigenous peoples and he is the major reason why the insurgency has really been crippled here in Mindanao. Kasi nga, good governance talaga siya. So, the sitting ES right now, Lucas Bersamin, signed that suspension order. Paano nangyari this horrifying thing? How did this happen? A former Supreme Court Justice, no less. No? How did this happen?
Your reaction, Sir Attorney Vic Rodriguez.
Okay, iwasan ko muna yung incumbent executive secretary because I don't want to be accused of commenting on the incumbent since galing ako sa tanggapang yon.
Sige.
But let me just react on the order itself.
Sige.
Yes, please. Please.
It's very clear in Article 11, Section 1 of our Constitution. Public office is a public trust. And all government employees, all government officials, whether elective or appointive, must act with justice and responsibility.
Yes, true.
In the case of the governor, the good Governor Edwin, na napanood ko rin kagabi doon sa late night press conference ni Pangulong Duterte, where is justice there?
Yun.
He was deprived of the elementary, the very basic, the very fundamental right, yung due process.
Yun.
Ang due process simply means a law that hears before it condemns.
Ayun, klaro.
Ito kinundina mo na. Walang notice, ano yung demanda sa'yo, walang kaalam-alam, binigyan mo na suspension. And as far as I know, please feel free to correct me, Doc Lorraine and Ka Eric.
Yes, sir, go ahead.
At kahit yung mga sumusubaybay ng live sa atin ngayon, ito ay nagmula doon sa pagpapahintulot niya na magkaroon ng rally ang hakbang ng mga isog sa darating na linggo.
Tinumbok mo.
Yan lang ang punot dulo niyan.
At inamin niya na yun ang winarning sa kanya bago siya isuspend when he issued the statement si Governor Hubahib, tinumbok ng prangka mong pahayag ngayong umaga, Attorney Vic.
Agree, Ka Eric at Doc Lorraine, because it is not only this pananakot o suppression ng ating mga karapatan ay hindi lang nangyayari or nangyari dyan sa Davao del Norte. May mga ilan po mga kababayan para po sa inyong kaalaman. marami na po ang aming pinagtatangka ang kuhaan ng permit. In fact, under the law, there is this settled case in the Supreme Court.
Yes, go ahead.
Pagdating sa isang malayang pagpapahayag, basta't ito ay payapa, you don't even need to secure a permit.
Tama.
All you have to do is notify the LGU, whether that's a city, provincial, or municipality.
And coordinate doon.
I-coordinate mo lang na magkakaroon kami rito ng payapang pagtitipon, and constitutionally guaranteed yan eh.
Yes.
Yung right to call on the government na ito yung aming hindi pagsang-ayon sa inyong mga polisiya.
Tama.
Ito ay nangyayari na sa iba't ibang probinsya na kung saan tayo ay nagpaplano ring magpahayag dito sa ginagawa nating hakbang ng maisog, Doc Lorraine. At ito ay marapat na malaman ng sambayan ng Pilipino sapagkat kontrolado ho nila ang tinatawag nating mainstream media.
Tama kayo.
At marami tayo na we're risking so much here. But again, I don't mind for as long as I will always side with the Filipino people.
Wonderful.